recap of this week actually, which was, let me actually see. It was from 13th of the month till like 17th of the month. So I took two trades this week on Euro USD obviously, and the first trade was taken on Monday 13th of January. So let's recap that first. So basically, I have my market open marked over here, like New York session opened. Market open. We were actually on a decent downtrend, I will say, on the 50-minute chart, and so like I have some liquidity mark out, and I saw that this liquidity get taken out. So I went. I had like a timer on my phone because I was working. I had like a 1 minute timer if price crosses above it, which it did. So when my timer got hit, I went to my 1 minute time frame and yeah, let the shit load first. Yeah. Anyways, ignore that. I don't have like TradingView Premium. I ain't paying for that yet. So when I went to the 1 minute time frame, I saw like a actually decent like liquidity, not a decent, but I guess it was something. So there was this sweep over here. We had price drop back at like down again. So the 15-minute candle closed, I think, over here somewhere, but I think it closed below it, which was actually valid in my opinion. And I was waiting for like some fair value gap or something, but there wasn't like any fair value gap. There was a really late fair value gap over here. I had like this inverse fair value gap also marked out, and yeah, it got disrespected over here, and it never got tapped in. So let's just ignore that. It was actually really huge as well. So yeah, there was this fair value gap over here, as you can see, it got created this exact over here. We had a wick tap in, then we saw actually really good like there was this blue, there was a blue candle forming like a green candle, but then price actually dropped down in like 2 seconds over here, and I was like, I'm just gonna enter. I had like a little bit of FOMO, miss out, but yeah, the trade was valid. I actually won, so that's what matters. I enter over here and I have my take profit on, I think this was like a 5 minute imbalance. Let me actually check because I don't remember. Yeah, over here. So yeah, this was like a 5 minute imbalance. I wasn't like seeing any good profit like target, so I was like, I'm just gonna target the low of this 5 minute imbalance, which I know it seems like fake and stuff, but no, this was actually my trade for that day. I even like sent a MetaTrader 5 screenshot as a proof that I took the trade, and this was my take profit, stop loss, etc. So yeah, it was actually a legit trade. Not I'm not faking anything over here. Um, yeah, so this was the trade I took. Let me actually get to it again because this is so annoying. It takes so much. I enter over here, have my stops on the react. I think it was, yes, somewhere here, I guess. Wait, let me reset it. Yeah, it was this exact over here. I was scared to get wicked out again, so I was like, I'm just gonna pull my stop loss a bit like over the fair value gap so I don't get wicked or something. And yeah, it hit my take profit. I got like, if I had like a take profit of a pip lower, I would have lost that trade. But yeah, I actually won, and that's what matters to me. Um, yeah, that was the first trade. So going on to the next trade, which was on Friday, 17th of January, and it was this actually this trade over here, which doesn't look really clean, but when I took it, it was like really clean. You'll see what I mean. So I had this liquidity marked out over here. I also had like another liquidity marked out. I had this, I guess, and also this and this, but it never came back. Price never came back there. So when I saw like the 1 minute crossing below it, I went to my time frame because I was actually working, obviously, And yeah, I went to the 1 minute time frame. There was like this imbalance over here, which I have marked out, and there was like inverse fair value gap. I mean, not imbalance, inverse fair value gap. And I also had like this 1 minute like bullish fair value gap also marked out. And yeah, so I got like a really good reaction over here. As you can see, the price just wicked into the fair value gap and then like shoot up. So that was like a really good like sign for me to enter. I enter over here, exactly over here. I have my stops on the reaction. I mean, I could have this, but I'm not gonna risk that much. I had my stops on the reaction, as you can see over here, and my take profit was, I wasn't finding anything again. I was thinking to have this, but I was like, I'm not gonna risk anything, and I thought about this as well. That will be perfect, but I at least won. That's what matters. So I just pulled out like a 1 minute bearish fair value gap, and I was targeting the top of it, and well, I actually won again. So this was like a 2.4 R, 2.5 RR, and it was like a really clean trade. But yeah, I mean, it will be cleaner on the 15 minute, but on the 1 minute, it's really good. Like price went to my TP and then like dropped down. As you can see, it really crashed down. So perfect two trades this week. Two trades aren't that much, but they were perfect, and that's what matters. I stuck to my plans, and it worked out. So yeah, this is gonna be for this week. Let's go to my Notion to see my journal over here. Yeah, these were the trades I took. A setup overall good trade, but fair value gap tap in was kind of late, and I agree on that. As you can see, there was like a fair value gap forming so damn late. But again, I won like, no, oops, I won like how much was that? Let me see, a 2.38 RR short, which is valid. Yeah, what else? Then I had this trade over here, the Friday one, A plus setup goal, the TP placement, 2.5 RR long. Yeah, I think, wait, why didn't my photo update? Even though I did update it, but yeah, like the TP actually saved me. If I went like kind of like what it's called, I don't remember the word, but if I went for more money, I would probably have lost that. Like greed. If I was like more greedy, I would have lost that. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it for this week. Your USD two trades taken. Let me know in the comments section down below how was this like week for you guys. Like the trades I took, were they actually valid? Were they good, or I just gambled straight out? So yeah, that's gonna be it for this week, guys. I'll see you next week when I make another trade recap. Till then, see ya and take care of yourself. Peace.